What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Lynn here, aka iPod One reviewer that you see on your screen with another installment of Between Gamers podcast. This is in fact episode number 40, a nice round number to start the year off right. So, yeah, we have some topics that we're going to discuss with the panel today, and we encourage you all to get involved as well. Leave your comments, questions, feedback down below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel while you're here, as well as everyone here on the panel. I will also leave links to their channels below. On that note, we're going to get started, have everyone introduce themselves, and we'll dive right into it. So we're not going to make this podcast long. That's going to be one of my resolutions for this year, is to keep our podcast anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
Permitting. So, yeah, sometimes it doesn't happen that way, but hey, it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and have everyone introduce themselves, and we'll start with Dre. Hi, Dre.
Hey, Lynn. And how you doing, honey?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
I am doing good. And hey, everyone out there. Here, this is Dre, aka UHC91 here, ready to get this podcast started of 2016.
Awesome.
All right.
Last but not least, we have Dirty, Mr. Old Dirty 33, Ludwig.
The 30.
So, what is up, Dirty?
What's up, people? Dre, Lynn, YouTube. This is Dirty. We back. New year. So we just gonna go ahead and kick it off, get it started for the rest of the year as well.
Mm-hmm. New year, new us.
There you go. Nope, New Year, old us. But we have about 5 topics we're going to discuss today. Our first topic that I would like to ask you guys about is, what games have you guys been playing thus far within the 2 months of 2016?
You want to go first, Dirty?
What I've been playing, I've been kind of like skipping around a little bit here and there. What I've been playing on the PS4, I've been playing MLB, the show 15. They got a new one coming out in March, so I might be getting that one.
Okay. You should
on the Xbox One. I've been playing mostly NBA 2K16. Messing around with Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, and that's about it. Then I've been messing with the 3DS, playing a couple of games, picking up a couple of old games for the 3DS, like Project X Zone, because Part 2 is coming out this month, at the end of this month. I picked up Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop.
Oh, you gonna love that.
I picked that up too.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna love that game. It's super fun.
And picked up one game for the Vita, which was Street Fighter X Tekken.
Ooh.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Right.
Yeah, they crossing over. Yeah. So yeah, I've been, like I say, I've been moving around. You know what I'm saying? Moving around. I'm about to go back. I'm about to go back and mess with the original Wii, because I still have it hooked up. I was at work today and I thought about, for some reason, you know what? I was actually at my desk and I was listening to Bear Hugger. He had a live, thing going, and when I seen his name, the first thing popped in my head was Super Punch Out. Like, that's one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo, was Super Punch Out. And it is a character called Bear Hugger, that same character that he used as his thumbnail for his, picture. That's the character from the boxing game. So I thought about, let me pull out the original. Well, let me get the original Wii, since it's still hooked up, and play some Punch Out. So I'm gonna be getting on that sometime, maybe tomorrow.
Okay. Dre?
Okay, well, I know, like, earlier this year, what was it? I was live streaming Mortal Kombat X, and I was going through story mode, and what was it? And I finished story mode relatively like not too bad. It was kind of hard though. Like I did not expect story mode to be like that hard. And then like as of lately, as I'm sure you saw on Soldiers Day Game Land, I have been playing Tales of Hysteria like crazy. See, like I mean that like that game
That
has
game's
just
fun.
look, it has consumed my entire life. Like literally, I have just spent hours, excuse me, just grinding out levels, just enjoying the story, enjoying the scenery, just having fun with it. That has literally been like my game for like I would say the last like 2 going on 3 weeks.
How many
Like,
hours of gameplay would you say that game has?
oh god, like over 100,
Oh,
if
okay.
not
So
if not.
it's around the length of Nino Kuni, huh?
If not longer. They're like, what was it? I think I have like, now mind you, with me, I've been like grinding and stuff, and I think I have like over almost 30 something hours just in grinding alone.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
literally, so that's like I said, that has literally been my life for like the last few weeks. Is just that game because it's been so much fun to play. So I mean, that's pretty much what I've been playing. Mm.
okay. Now me, I've been playing more so on handheld, believe it or not.
Mm.
I have been playing on the 3DS, and I tried out the Final Fantasy Explorers. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Mini rant in progress. Number one, that game. Jeez, man. Okay. The graphics, in my opinion, now this is my opinion, the graphics are shit. All right. This is a Nintendo 3DS. It has, greater capabilities of, gorgeous, beautiful, lush environments, gameplays, whatever. And it looks like it's a port from like I don't know, like a PS2 port or something. The
Mm-mm.
graphics to me they're very muddled, and the controls are horrible. Like you have to use the circle pad to move the character. You have to use the directional pad to change the view, and then you have to use the left trigger plus A, B, X, and Y for your special move, or whatever, and then right trigger A, B, X, Y for your special moves. And it's like it's all over the place. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That is one purchase I regret myself. I regret buying that, and if I could like trade that for like, one of them Fire Emblem games, I'd be good. So, but other than that, I picked up Dream Drop Distance. I have been on the fence about that game for some time. I remember asking you and Will Dre about that game back
Mhm.
when it came out, and I think one of you may have said that it wasn't all that good or whatever. I don't remember the
Yeah.
exact wording, but so I didn't get it, and I've still been on the fence about it, wanting to get it, to play it or whatnot.
Oh no, it's gonna be fun. Was it? No, I personally liked it. After was it? It took like I think like me and Will about like a week to beat the game, but the only reason why we did that was because was it we played it literally at like the same time and like we promised each other we wouldn't like go too far ahead without the other one. So that's why it kind of took like a week.
Okay.
But to be honest though, like if you really go through the game, you could probably beat in like 3 or 4 days. It's not like a relatively long game. It's mainly there for like story purposes.
Uh-huh.
So to to basically to continue on with the story to give you a little bit of like insight into what's gonna happen with Kingdom Hearts 3 when that comes out. So yeah, like if you I tell anyone like if you're gonna play like Kingdom Hearts 3, you need to play Dream Drop Distance before you play 3. So that way at least you know what's going on.
Yeah.
So
Well, like I said, I was on the fence about it, and
mhm.
I remember I think Fatboy Gamer had posted something on his Instagram, and then I told him that I was, because he posted like I guess some games he had picked up for his 3DS, and I posted that I think it was Final Fantasy Explorer, as a matter of fact. I told him I was thinking about getting Dream Drop Distance, and he told me, "Girl, you better get that game. That game is fun." You know.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, ultimately I ended up getting it, and I did not do an unboxing. It's a fairly old game anyway, but I kind of wish I did an unboxing now because there's an actual booklet in the game. You know, in the case, there is an actual booklet, a full color booklet.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
cool.
Was this? It was it? Yeah, that was like before they stopped because
I
like
know. So there's a
I.
booklet, and then like the cover, you know,
Mm,
the cover art. There's like art on the back, and it's so cool. You know, like when you open the case, you can see art. I guess it's those little critters that you get for your little companions or whatnot.
mm,
So yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'm like, you know, all right, you know, but yeah, so that's what I've been playing basically. It's mostly on handheld. Other than that, I've been playing some casual games on the PlayStation. Like I'll play I've been playing the Four Kings Casino and slots. If you'll check out my channel, I've got a video where I was just messing around. I finally was able to play some bingo because I went and played some bingo, and it was fun. It was really fun. Of course, my content is blocked in some areas, so you know I don't know how that's gonna work, but whatever, it is what it is. So you know I've been playing that, and then there's another free game that I downloaded called Guns Up. So it's a tower defense game. It puts me in the mind of a Android or an iOS game, but it's still a fun game. So I've been playing that just you know here and there. I streamed some of that this past weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna mess around with that some more too and play with that. But I think they have a couple more games that you could download as of today too on PlayStation, but I just haven't, you know, got on there to do that. But I see Dirty dropped out, so hopefully he'll be able to make it back. But
mm-hmm.
so I guess the next question is, are there any games that you are looking forward to this year?
For me, I'm looking forward to the number one main game is Final Fantasy 15 and seeing what's going to go on with that because that is like a 10-year game in the process of making, and I'm just like, finally, we're finally getting. Was it they said in March that they're finally giving us a release date? So I'm just like, okay, I want to get this game in my hands so I can see what's going on with it. Because if it's not good, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna go on a rant about it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm really actually kind of I'm excited for that. What else? I mean, possibly Street Fighter. I
You don't sound.
don't know. I
Huh?
mean, like I want Street Fighter, but then I'm like, watch them come out with like some kind of like Ultimate Edition with like a Street Fighter or something like that. Like, cause then they like bring out Fighter last time, and then they did like a Ultimate Fighter Edition or something.
Yeah, they did like two of them. I think it was the original Street Fighter 4, then Super Street Fighter 4, and Hyper Deluxe Street Fighter 4. So,
Yeah, so I'm just like I want to get 5, but then I'm like, I know they're gonna do something else. So I'm like, so I might just hold off. It's kind of like with The Witcher. Like I want to get The Witcher, but I know that there's gonna be a Game of the Year edition at some point. So I'm just like, I'm kind of just holding off on it. So yeah, I'll probably just say the Final Fantasy 15. Yeah.
Any other game?
Mm, that's about it.
Okay. What about you, Dirty? Are you looking forward to? There any games you're looking forward to here in the upcoming months?
yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the 3DS Fire Emblem, at least one of them.
Yeah.
Um, and if it's actually good, you know what I'm saying? You know, I beat it and it's good, and you know, I want to know what happened if I joined the opposite team. I might get the second one, but you know, right now I just grab either one of them. It really don't make a difference to me which one it is.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Have you
Street
pre-ordered
Fighter,
it yet?
what's that?
Did you pre-order it yet?
Nah, I didn't pre-order it.
Okay.
I just pick it up. I probably would have pre-ordered it if I wanted the collector's edition that come with both games, and I think it comes
Yeah,
with
and
a
the third
DLC.
game. Yeah, and then like came like the third game and like the case and all that.
That
Yeah.
sold out like in record-breaking time, it seems, because that sold out months and months ago.
Mhm.
It sold out the day of the direct.
I didn't even know because I would have pre-ordered it at that time, but it was like, whatever. But yeah.
I know, like that's my thing. I'm just like, I mean, like I want to be excited about the new Fire Emblem game, but like I'm one of those weird people where it's like I would need to have all three games in order because I want to know the full, like the whole story. I don't want to just play like one game and only know one side of the story, or play the other side of the game and only play the other side of the story. I need to know the whole story. So I know I would need like that collector's edition, and yeah, you can't get it. I'm just like,
Yeah.
ugh. So I'm just like, oh well, maybe they'll bring it back out at some point. You
Okay,
know.
what else you looking forward to, Dirty?
It's not too much. Maybe Street Fighter. I looked at Street Fighter 5, just to check out some of the new characters.
Hmm.
Uh, Uncharted 4,
Okay.
and the last game that I can think of offhand that I'm kind of excited for will probably be Gears of War 4 this
Hmm.
year.
Oh, I did think of another game I'm kind of excited for. I did think of one.
What?
Far Cry Primal.
Huh.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
that's this
Cause
month, next month.
yeah, I'm really curious to see what that game is gonna be like because I'm just like ooh I'm just like ooh they might be making me a Far Cry fan, y'all.
Mm.
This is so strange. First I wanted Xbox, now I'm getting into Far Cry. What's wrong with me, people?
Ain't nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be a multiple console owner. That way
I
you have
know,
choices. You not
I know,
stuck.
right? I need some choices because, I mean, I'm not saying Sony ain't hitting it, but I mean, Microsoft has been doing a thing lately, and I'm just like, oof. But shit was it? What's that one game that got delayed that I was so pissed about? Scalebound got delayed, and I said, really? But
Mm-hmm.
it's whatever. It's whatever. Hmm.
Okay.
So what games are you looking forward to?
The Division. That's what I'm looking forward to. The
Yeah,
Division.
yeah, I forgot to say the division. Yeah, I am looking forward to that.
Oh my
Uh,
God. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, you know what? I try not to get hype about games anymore because this leads into Dirty's topic. So Dirty, want to discuss about this current gen of games and things of that nature. So I'll let you lead with that, and then I'll make my comment.
I mean, with this generation, to me, this generation is not really as exciting like, the past generation. Even the PS3 and 360, they just had like a ton of games, you know what I'm saying? And it's like this generation, hell, even, PlayStation 2 and GameCube and original Xbox had like fantastic games, of different genres, and you know what I'm saying, you was excited to play the game when you got home or whatever you was doing or whatever game you heard about when you picked up a Game Pro or a monthly electronic, magazine. You be like, oh man, you get to read up on a game. And it's like now it's like we're getting like the same games. You know what I'm saying? Like there's really nothing too much different about them. We're steady getting, Assassin's Creed. Well, this year they're going to skip this year all of a sudden after what, 12 years? Now they want to skip a year. Um, Call of Duty. Like, I haven't brought this Call of Duty or last year's Call of Duty. It was like I wasn't hyped for it anymore. It's like I want something different.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this generation is lacking, different games. You know what I'm saying? And then the whole thing with, developers just giving us half-ass games or they taking stuff out the game and reselling it to us as DLC and you know, nobody is complaining about this. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the gaming community. I thought, you know, that's what we, you know, our voice is about. You know, we don't want to be fucked over. But it seemed like everybody wants to go against, you know, resolution and 60 and 30 frames per second, and my console can do 1080 and yours only do 900, which you can't fucking tell the difference.
Exactly.
So, and this is what gamers on YouTube are arguing over. It's fucking resolution. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, developers have a part in this also, because they keeping y'all focused on who got the better looking game, which they both look identical. But it's like when you keep hearing things, you know what I'm saying? When you hear something, when you watch a video and you study, say like you like this person's channel, and you study here the negativity that they throw at certain consoles, you know what I'm saying? You start to believe it. And then when you do get a chance to see it, you believe because your mind plays that trickery. You done heard it for so long is that now your mind is making you see, oh yeah, this game looks terrible. The PlayStation 4 version looked way better. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's just trickery in the mind because that's all you hear. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these gamers are doing. They never focus on the important stuff. They never focus on, you know, Capcom, Capcom having their DLC locked on the disc. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous. You're going to put the characters on the disc, and then I have to pay you to unlock it. When I could just play the game like back in the day, yeah, I'm an old school gamer, where I had to grind in a fighting game, you know what I'm saying, to unlock characters, different clothes, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
Yeah, that was your achievement.
Right. Those are achievements, and you felt good because you was like, and you got better at the game. You know what I'm saying? Got better and better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even with the old Street Fighter, like you had to, like if you want to see endings of each character, you had to play with a character that you did not like or you really didn't know how to control that well. But as you kept playing, just so you could know his ending, like at the arcade or when it finally came to the Super NES, you know what I'm saying, you got better with that character. You know what I'm saying? It's like now everybody want the easy way. Is it DLC? Oh, I can get everything for $24.99. I'm buying it. I don't even have to grind no more. I don't got to sit here and keep playing the game, different stuff. I'm just gonna take the easy way out and just purchase it and then play online with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even NBA 2K is like that now. It's like when the game come out, day one, people go and buy the VC coins so they can make their character and level their character up to like 99. But me, I've been grinding ever since the game came out, and my player that I created is at an 89 because I grind. You know what I'm saying? And they did give me some points, some VC points for, you know, pre-ordering the game. You know what I'm saying? But still, I grind through each game until I got the small amount of VC that they give you for each game, and there you have it. My character's at an 89, but everybody wants to be at 99 to play in the park. Like, you don't have to be at 99. You know what I'm saying? Just play the game. And that's what's missing. There's no, I don't know when I look at certain people on YouTube, I don't think they really game. You know what I'm saying? I think they do it just to make videos and to have a voice. And when I say to have a voice, some of the stuff that they say, they probably in their real life, nobody really listened to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, people look at them as, you know, what is you talking about? Shut the hell up. On YouTube,
yeah, what are you talking about?
On YouTube, you have a voice. You know what I'm saying? And people can hear you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these gamers are doing. They never focus on the important stuff. And like I said some years back, before these 3 consoles came out, I said that DLC is looking a little fishy on 360 and PS3. I said, come next generation, we're going to be flooded with it. I guarantee y'all, and it's just going to get worse. Don't nobody say nothing. And still to this day, nobody says nothing. They just be like, well, don't buy it. Of course, I don't buy it. I'm not buying every DLC that comes out because every DLC is not good. You know what I'm saying? If you, don't get me wrong, I'm not against DLC. DLC to me, will have to be, okay, you played Watch Dogs. Okay, here is a DLC of a side mission of a character that was in the game. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Don't give me no, oh, day one is a season pass, and in the season pass you get skins and shit. I'm like, skins? Like,
right, right.
skins for
Right. I mean, or like DLC is just like, oh, here's like an alternate outfit that if you want to get it, but you don't, but it's nothing like that's important or anything like that. It's just something to look cute, basically.
Right, and I'm like, even with the Batman season pass, they do give you a little free stuff, but you got the season pass, you get a whole bunch of stuff. But
yeah,
it's a bunch of stuff that they took out of the last two games, and it's like they giving it back to you, but you got to pay $49 for it. And that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But these gamers, man, they not focused on that. They focus on, oh, my console could do 1080p. It was only do 900. He. But who gives a fuck? Because at the end of the day, your eyes can't even tell you which one was 1080p and which one was.
Oh Lord, okay.
He'll be back.
But I know what he's saying though, because I mean, it's just like we're getting to a point where it's like a lot of your content is in DLC, and it's just like, okay, like I'll be sitting there playing, like, I'll be sitting there playing like Mario Kart or something like that, and then like basically Jace would be like, you got the DLC, you got the DLC. I'm like, no, I ain't got the DLC because I can't afford it.
Well, that DLC for the Mario Kart, I thought that was cool. I mean, because you if you got it early, you could have gotten both of them for, I want to say, what? Wasn't it like, was it $11 or $12 or something?
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's just...
I don't remember. But anyway, and the amount of content that was in that DLC was awesome. So when they do DLC, well, from what I gather, when Nintendo do DLC, it's actually stuff that's added. It doesn't feel like it's stuff.
Yeah, no, I'll give them that. No, it's just like,
No,
my main thing was saying that I can't afford. It's like you just can't afford DLC. It's just it's a bit much, and it's just like, okay, like, and like Dirty was saying though, we're getting to a point where it's like, you can't achieve nothing anymore. It's more so just like, oh, if you pay, if you throw like a crap ton of money towards it, then you get it, then you get everything, and I'm just like, well, that's sucky.
Well, it's like you're cheating in a way because you're able to bypass the grind and just put out some money, and boom, you can get stuff. But now it's like everything is behind that paywall where you can't even grind anymore to get this stuff. If you want it, you're gonna have to pay for it. That's not right. It's not right. But like Dirty was saying, if people don't speak up and speak out about it, it's gonna continue, to do that. It's gonna get worse.
Yeah, because like was it the people that do? One thing I will say this about when it comes to say like the people who do the Tales of Us series, right? Whenever they do DLC, they've never done like, okay, if you want to proceed in the game, you have to do DLC. The only DLC that they've ever done is DLC that it's like, oh, you want to make your character look cuter, or if you want like a couple things here and there. It's nothing that you per se really need in the game. The full game is right there. It's just that, hey, here's just a cute couple little extra trinkets, as DLC should be. DLC shouldn't be like, oh, here's like a part of your gaming experience itself. And that's just, I don't understand why people don't get that. It's just like was it? It's just like, was it with Battlefront? They took out so much stuff from Battlefront, and it's like now they're doing the whole, what was it? Apparently they're supposed to be doing something now. I think it's called like Space Wars or something like that, but you have to pay for that.
I was gonna do that. Right now it's like, I think $30.
I know, but like,
You don't think it's worth it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Space book for space fights?
No. For the game Battlefront.
I thought it was if you want to do space fights or something.
Oh, that's what they have for sale?
It's like if like the DLC. It's like if you want to do like, but
No,
they
I
have like
thought no. From what I understand, is on the store right now. You can get Star Wars Battlefront for $29.99. Am I wrong?
oh well, oh 30. I don't know. I think so. I don't. I haven't kept up with. I barely played Battlefield. I mean, if it's $30, then I'd say yeah, it's more like $30. I say $30, maybe
I,
20, but
I don't know. I don't know.
you go back and forth with whether or not to get the game.
Yeah, cause I don't know. I don't think anybody that I play it. Like you don't play it. I don't think did Miss K ever get it? I don't know.
She
She has
got it
Xbox, right?
no, she got it for PlayStation.
Oh,
Cause
okay.
I know Locket, cause she got it for Locket for PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
So of course she wants to play with Locket. So of course she got it for PlayStation. I know Trent he got it, and that meant that Will got it. So there
Hmm,
you go.
okay.
Oh, So yeah. Was it? I mean, Trent was it? There been a couple times Trent said, "Hey, you want to play Battlefront?" And I said, "Okay, sure." But no, like I said, I was another one of my friends. He got it. So yeah, I play it every now and then. Mm.
Dirty, you got cut off. What else was you saying?
Oh no, that was basically about it. And it's just, you know what I'm saying, like this DLC to me that they're actually giving us is just it's just stuff that
Yeah.
just took out the game, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, for, Capcom and the rest of them to have the DLC on a disc, which they gave you the stuff, but then at the maybe last minute, it was like, you know what, we can get some extra money, let's lock this on the disc, and they just pay us, $20 just to unlock it. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what we doing. We paying them to unlock it because it's on the disc. We're not doing it ourselves like we used to, And to me, it's just wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting away from gaming. You know what I'm saying? It's like the younger generation that just started playing on PS3, they don't see it because they was never there to witness, during the era of Genesis, Nintendo, you know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Oh, he cut off again.
Mhm.
oh well, he'll be back.
Mhm.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
LG.
Hey, LG.
And I didn't want to be rude and interrupt. That's why I
Well,
just
you're fine.
let him talk, because, yep, there he goes. He's back again.
Hey, guess who's back?
Dirty, what we gonna do with you?
I don't know.
That's that
I might
damn
have to,
podcast.
I might have to update this app on the phone because I'm on my phone, so the app might need updating. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, see. But yeah, nah, I mean, to an extent, I definitely agree with you, man, especially with the DLC. Some of it, now, I will say from a technical standpoint, some of the stuff that they put out there, because of these deadlines and stuff that these big companies, they're putting out there, it does kind of create rush content and stuff like that. And some of the stuff that's considered DLC or that might be already on a disc may not be complete. Now, I know Capcom did. I know Capcom messed up with Street Fighter Cross Tekken when they did that locked content DLC thing. That's what kind of killed them and messed that up. I definitely agree with that. If it's already finished, if these characters are already fleshed out, everything's already done, and then then you're making people pay to unlock it versus grinding it out or doing a secret code. Even I even say do a secret code.
Right.
That's back in that's also back in the day too. You did a code to unlock it. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But kind of like how Shovel Knight is. But that's why I think Shovel Knight is really one of those really good games. It kind of brings that element back. But anyway, I personally don't necessarily see too much of an issue with DLC because I do understand if done right, and I'm not just talking about extra skins or extra stuff to make it look good. When I think of DLC, I want something that's gonna kind of enhance the game, or in the case of a fighting game, that's gonna do the under the hood stuff like patches. You feel what I'm saying? Like I just don't like having to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Or having to pay for, like, if I gotta get a patch, like say for example, the Street Fighter Ultra Street Fighter when it came out, I had to pay for the Ultra patch. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't really care too much for that idea, because I'm like, hey, I already got the game. Why should it be, why should I have to pay for it? I already bought the game via disc. Why should I have to pay for the thing? Now I mean, granted, when I bought the Ultra update, it wasn't that much though. It was like only 14. I think it was $14, if I remember correctly, which isn't bad compared to, like, if you get it the disc directly in store, it's I think it was like 39 or 20, like 29, $39 or something like that, something like that. But I personally prefer DLC to be just that extra. As far as the grinding thing, I also keep in mind that not everybody has a lot of time to grind it out. Matter of fact, I was watching a video from Maximilian the other day talking about Street Fighter 5, and he said something like very interesting. Because he's a gamer and a big YouTuber, so he may not have the time to specifically grind it out to get those characters that to get the characters that everybody wants to showcase everything. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For edutainment, I guess, for edutainment purposes, entertainment and education purposes. So I mean, in that regard, I understand that part. But if you're just doing it just to play the game, I definitely agree with you on that, Dirty. Like, I miss having to grind out for it. More than just extra skin colors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I never seen the point of just grinding for skin colors, or little minor stuff like minor tweaks. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But that's just my personal opinion. And
I would say to at least have the option. At least have the option, so those that want to grind it out, that don't want to pay for DLC, can do that. But they're not even doing that. It's locked behind that paywall. You have to pay in order to get certain things. You can't just grind it out anymore and get what what you want, and unlock the items that you want to unlock. That's irrelevant now. That's why back in the day when we used to play our games on our consoles, or on our especially retro consoles, that was perfect. There was no hand holding, there was none of that, where you have these little microtransactions, or you have to pay for this, that, and other, or whatever. You just get in there, you play the game, you grind it out, you unlock things, and that was your sense of accomplishment. There were no achievements. Those were your achievements. You have it physically there when you and your friends sitting there on the couch playing games. Oh, you have such and such. Yeah, I haven't unlocked it yet, and blah 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 blah. So I miss that. They don't offer that anymore. And like Dirty was saying, this generation of gamers will never know that.
I mean, I think they will if we get the right people. There's been a couple of examples, and one example is a game that that you don't like me talking about, but they waited. Like, if companies wait, really, and I mean really wait, and really just sit there and put out their best, take time to put out their best content, then we wouldn't have too much of a problem, I think. We got a lot of companies, like I said earlier, got these crazy deadlines, crazy deadlines. Like, we want everything done in 2 years. We want everything done in a year. You know what I'm saying? By the time they release, you release the NBA 2K 15 or 16, you're already in the studio within the next couple of months working on the next one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, can we chill and play the game first? Like, see how everybody likes it, please? Can we see how, or, get like a, have people to switch off, like, for the next team or something? Can we, like, enjoy the game first, and, give us time to enjoy it and come back, and then, and then we can kind of talk business afterwards. Like especially with games like Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? Give me like give me like a good 2 years so I can enjoy Call of Duty, please. That's all I'm saying. I don't want a new one every 6 months or every year. You know, that's just me.
Okay. Alrighty, so Dirty, did you have anything else you wanted to say on that subject?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, so you had another subject you wanted to discuss in reference to Sony's phrase, "Let's play." So what was up with that?
Yeah, I mean, when I first heard it, I thought it was, kind of weird, Sony would do that, especially when, you have YouTubers, big YouTubers that actually do Let's Play on a channel. So it kind of looked like they was going to be taking that and they can actually, take your earnings that you're doing on YouTube because it's their phrase now because they done took the rights to it, and then you're using it, And I heard that they actually went back maybe a week or a couple of days later, and appealed it to try to get it again, and they was denied again, Sony, So, but to me, it's like nobody is really talking about this, especially like the big name YouTubers, you know what I'm saying, like Boogie and Angry Joe and all these, even what's his name, Cutie Pie, whatever, however
PewDiePie.
like like none of them said anything. I don't think IGN said anything about it, but it was kind of odd because anything that when Nintendo did they little program and they wanted a percentage if you wanted to use their games, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Angry Joe was talking about it. He talking about he'll never play another Nintendo game on his channel, and
Yeah, I remember that.
and I'm like, okay, y'all did this on Nintendo, but you're not doing it for Sony. You know what I'm saying? It's like they pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? The console. Who is concerning. They make a video. You know what I'm saying? Like even with Microsoft, even when Microsoft had the big backlash of DRM, like everybody made a video. You know what I'm saying? And the consoles wasn't even out yet, but everybody made a video because they heard about it. But nobody's making a video about this. But they making a big deal about these two, what they call the Fine Brothers. They making a big deal over that, but they ain't making a big deal over Sony doing the exact same thing. I rest my case.
Not the mic. Exit stage left.
It's dumb. I mean, in both cases, in my personal opinion, both cases are dumb. You know what I'm saying? How can you take a word? I mean, take something that's, that's pretty universal. You know what I'm saying? And take that from somebody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's doing Let's Plays. Everybody wants to. Everybody's doing playthroughs. That's why, like, if you, that's why I kind of changed the name up. Like me, I would just say it's a playthrough instead of it being a Let's Play. I'll just say, hey, nah, it's playthrough because I ain't got time for people BS. You know what I'm saying? These reaction videos, people want to do reaction videos. Let them do it. If they're good at doing it, let them do it. I mean, stop trying to monopolize stuff that doesn't really necessarily need to be monopolized. That's my big.
How about more so of just stop trying to monopolize a market that has been around long before y'all have even been established.
Right. Exactly.
Because I'm sorry, but look, the whole thing, as far as like with the Farm Bros, and they from what I have found out, for years they have always felt like that they have owned this market, and that there have been people who've been trying to basically get somewhere with any form of reaction videos, and they have deliberately attacked them. Now, mind you, it's always now for years it was swept under the rug, and now it's like, oh. But now, since they want to sit here and try to monopolize the market, all their BS finally came out in the forefront, and I'm just like, for real? Like, y'all really think? I mean, and it's just like, Well, and one thing that I do want to kind of piggyback that what Lynn said yesterday in the Set It All podcast, it was nice to finally see people come together and to finally say something, at least with the Fine Bros. It was nice for them to come together and finally for them to say, hey, yo, y'all need to stop. Because one thing I'm so tired of with a lot of these with corporate America or just or these corporations, period. It's just them sitting here and forgive my French, but them just shitting on us time and time again. I mean, people, we are the consumer, okay? We're the ones that pay your bills, okay? We're the customer. We're the viewing audience. And if you sit there and screw us over, then guess what? Y'all ain't had no money. Y'all ain't got no opportunities. Y'all can't do what you need to do. So I'm just like, I'm like I said. I mean, was it even though? Oh yes, they didn't make much thing over. That was it over Sony. I mean, at least with the Vine brothers, I'm glad that at least they finally said some. People told them what for, because I'm just like, no. Oh, how dare y'all sit there and try to go after smaller content creators. It's bad enough trying to get somewhere on YouTube, and we don't need these corporate or these bigger YouTubers trying to breathe down our necks and trying to tell us what we can and what we can't do and taking money from out of our pockets while they're sitting here sitting on bank. I'm sorry, screw that.
Some of them are really, to be honest with you, some of them barely sitting on bank as it is now. You know what I'm saying? Some of them
but somehow they have all this power, and it's like, why do you think? Yet they think they have all this power, though, and it's like, really?
I think B Shadow said it the best. I think I was looking at B Shadows on Twitter. He said something about it's better. Like no, Miss K said this too. I think it was something either between B Shadows or Miss K said this to where what was it? Like, why is it that some of the smaller channels have better content, or better, what I'm saying? It's like the smaller channels seem to have the better content, what I'm saying, in some cases, because a lot of these smaller channels, they're doing something different, whereas some of these bigger channels, they're really not doing much, what I'm saying? They're not doing much, they're not doing anything, so I don't understand, if anything, they're not supporting these smaller YouTubers, and I never understood the point. At least make an effort to at least try to help somebody at least once a month or something. You know what I'm saying? At least help one YouTuber out there that's trying, that reaches out to you at least once a month. That's not that hard. If all of these big YouTubers, we can think about at least 2 or 3 big YouTubers right now. If they did that at least once a month, there's a good chance that somebody will be coming up there in the ranks. You know what I'm saying? And then that way they can pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? And what these corporations don't understand is like these corporations are stupid, really, because they're looking at, oh, well, you got the numbers already, then we can talk to you, and then that's it. We can cut you off. But they don't realize, okay, if you get more people in, you know what I'm saying, that's more money in your pocket from a business standpoint. You know what I'm saying? You get more people. If me as a business company, if I was a gaming company, you know what I'm saying, and I had more people working for me, you know what I'm saying, and I encouraged, had a good workplace, and I encouraged everybody to hey, keep working. And matter of fact, if you want to bring people in to help work, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That's good. 1, that's good press. 2, that's good, good business. Word of mouth. People will want to work there. You know what I'm saying? And then not to mention this, they'll want to consume. You know what I'm saying? You have to make people want to consume. People these corporations are not, really making it to where they want to, consume. They're not really having that consumer mindset. They're just thinking of a business mindset. That's why a lot of these games are coming out of just crap. You know what I'm saying? Or just like subpar stuff. But, that's just me. Sorry. I'm out of there.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Anybody else have anything to add to that subject?
Nope, I said what I need to say.
He said no more.
I guess you covered Fine Brothers too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That was the next topic, but I guess we'll move on to our last and final topic, which is the Division beta. So who played it? Who liked it? What was your thoughts on it?
Well, thanks to you, Lynn, I got me a bed of Coke. Thanks, girl.
Yeah.
Good looking out, girl. I played a little bit of it, and it was actually a little bit fun. I didn't know nobody. I was like, who these people? Because was it mostly everyone I know got it on Xbox, so I'm just like,
Yes.
see, this is why I need to see y'all. Like I said, 2016, hopefully Xbox, so
Well,
the
down.
struggle won't be real no more.
Yeah.
Because the struggle has been real. That's all I'm gonna say. But still, no, it looks like fun, and I want to see the full game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not normally in the shooters either.
Right.
I've seen it. I haven't got a chance to play it. I really wanted to. And I actually, I think I don't know if y'all got the question in the Set It Off cast, but I'll ask it here. Like, I've noticed something, and do you guys think that the open or closed beta, do you guys think that's the new wave now? Because I'm starting to see that more often, especially with bigger companies.
What do you mean new wave?
You know how like DLC became the next big thing. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Do you guys think like open and or closed betas will be the next big thing in gaming? Like, a lot more companies will be catching on to it.
Yep.
I just feel there are ways to stress test their servers. They're basically using us as guinea pigs I guess, to see what they need to change, correct, or whatever, going on with their game and their servers. Hopefully, I mean, if I would like to think that's what it is. When I think of beta, I think of stress test. You know,
Right.
you're playing the
Mm,
game to see how it plays, to see how buggy it is, to see how laggy it is. You're basically um, I guess just yeah, just beta testing. You're basically, and you're doing it for free. They don't have to pay you to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
wow, I don't know if they still do, but they used to pay beta testers to, come in and play games, find the bugs, find the quirks, and things like that. So, but now since they can hit you on a broader scale, a broader spectrum, and they could get like several hundreds of thousands or millions of people or whatever,
Mm.
to play the game, and they can just, like I said, stress test their servers and see what needs to be fixed, see what, or whatever the case may be. But I think it was wrong how people did that game though, how they was, like pre-ordering and canceling and still getting the beta codes or whatever, which in turn kept those that really wanted to play the game from playing the game.
Like me.
So, I think that was wrong, and I'm glad that they're actually going to do an open beta later this month. What is it? Is it the 16th or the 17th through the 20th or the 21st?
Oh, really? I want to see. That's
I
good.
think, yeah, and it's going to be an open beta so anybody can play. So I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
I
mean
see.
that's what I think about it.
That's good. I like it. I've seen some. I've seen a little bit of gameplay on it. It looks good. I like the way the HUD looks. The HUD reminds me of Ghost Recon a bit. Future Soldier. I don't know if y'all remember that game, but it kind of reminds me of that, like how the HUD is not directly plastered in the corners. It's right under the gun. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's moving with the person. If that makes sense. I like the way that looks. I saw somebody was doing some microtransactions in the store buying some guns or something like that. I'm like, looks pretty good. I mean, graphically it looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to play it because, like I said, I'm kind of a big Tom Clancy fan, more so a Splinter Cell fan, but Tom Clancy they do come out with some good games. So all I want is another Splinter Cell, and I'll be great. I just want to see how well Splinter Cell will translate over to the next gen. That's all. But in the meantime, in between time, I'll take the Division beta. I'll wait for the open beta. But I think I like the idea of betas in itself because it does, like I said, we are kind of like guinea pigs. I do agree with that. Definitely guinea pigs. But but this is one exception I wouldn't mind being a guinea pig for. being able to play a game for free. I mean, who can say no to a free game?
Okay.
I
So,
know.
thoughts on that?
I
Yeah.
agree with them. You can go ahead, Dirty.
I like the betas. You know what I'm saying. If I get cut off again, I ain't coming back in. This
Dang.
app.
Marty!
No. Dang.
But I mean, I really enjoyed the beta. You know what I'm saying, and I'm looking forward to the division. I did find a couple of glitches, like when I first played by myself. You
Mhm.
know, trying to open the door. It's like you could see him push the door, but nothing happened. So I step away from the door and go back and say, you know, hold the X button. So I did, and you could see the animation, but the doors didn't open. Then when I stepped back, all of a sudden the doors open. So I was like, okay. I mean, I know it's just a beta, you know, but little things like that, I hope they catch. And when we all actually played on a squad together, how I kept, like, I fell twice through the map for some odd reason. That was crazy, but man, but other than that, I really enjoyed the beta. To me, I think betas is going to be the new demos, because you notice we don't get demos anymore, really. So I think that's what beta is going to do, take its place. But I had fun with the division, and I can't wait to pick it up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Dre, you have anything else you want to add to?
No, I agree. I basically think that yes, betas are going to become the new thing, and if anything, I'd rather see beta as be the new thing. And so I agree.
Well, I had fun with it. I had fun with playing with you guys, and I can't wait for it to come out because you know what? Let me tell you, and I think I had mentioned this on Set It Off Cast, is that typically I'm intimidated when it comes to shooters because I'm not great at them. I'm not really good at them at all. And then throwing me in the mix of playing with actual people, that is intimidation to me because these are people that know the game, they know how to play it, and therefore here I'm looking like a straight noob. And I'm a female on top of that, so people are going to already have expectations or anticipations like, oh, she a girl, she know what the fuck she doing, But don't get it twisted. It might take me a little minute, to get used to playing the game or whatnot, and so it's like, okay, I just don't want to play. But when I was playing the beta with the squad, I didn't feel any of that at all. There was no anxiety, there was no intimidation, there was nothing because I'm used to you guys and we all know each other's play styles, and we was cutting up the whole entire time. So that right in itself kind of kept me nice and calm too. Like we were laughing and joking, so it didn't seem as intense as it otherwise would have been. Like if I was playing with strangers or whatever the case may be. So it was actually cool to get in there and for me to actually see that I can in fact play. Like I wasn't doing really bad at the game. Um, I
Alright.
had a couple hiccups here and there, but other than that, yeah, I'm sitting in there throwing them grenades and everything. It was fun. The game was fun, and it's fun. To me, that is a true co-op game. What got me is the fact that it's an RPG. It has RPG elements in it, like and then when you change out your gear, you change out your weapons. You physically see that on your character. I mean, and to monitor stats, and I mean, the game is freaking awesome. I can't wait, and I am really truly hyped for this game, and I try not to be, hyped for games anymore because, like Dirty had mentioned, a lot of times when you get games now, the hype is gone after you done played it for like a couple hours, a couple days, maybe a week. So hopefully this will be one of those games that will hold all of our interest to a point to where we will play the game and play it often. Hopefully they will have enough missions for us to play and to keep us intrigued or whatnot. So that's what I'm hoping for. And I really do hope that this game excels and that it does very well and that, a lot of people get in on it and play and squad up and have fun. And, that's what I like to see. to me, that is the definition of a gamer, is when you have fun playing your games, whether you play them solo, cooperative, whatever the case may be, and just have fun. I love that. I love that. That is what make me, love being a gamer, is the fact that you could, I could get in there and play with friends and just have fun doing it. And I really like the fact that it was a totally different experience that would have been, if I had played it, if I had played like Call of Duty or something like that. So yeah.
Like I said, I like it. I don't know. I like having fun with my games. I also get a little bit competitive, I think. Well, no, I don't think I know. It gets fun. To me, it's like, especially with those type of games, it does get a little bit hectic because sometimes those games have the most shenanigans, in my personal opinion. But those shooters, especially Call of Duty, I guess that's just my personal opinion. But just I don't know. Like I would want to that game looks like a good team game. Like when I'm thinking of the Division and from what I saw, it looks like a really good team-based game. I think even better than Rainbow Six. That's just me. I think it will be a good look. I mean, I'm looking forward to the beta. I should have got I was trying to get the codes, but I kind of got a little sidetracked with personal stuff. So yeah, I'm glad you put out the date. What date you said again for the open beta?
I think it's the 16th or the 17th through the 20th or 21st.
16th or 17th to 20th. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm definitely keep my eye open for the beta, and I'll make sure I look into that. Because brother want to play. Even though I'm on Xbox, I want to play.
We all getting it on the Xbox. I mean, Miss K was on the fence whether or not she was gonna get it for PlayStation or Xbox. So I threw a question out there to soldiers that game, like what console are y'all getting it on? Mostly everybody said either Xbox or PC. Only a couple people said PlayStation. So she was like, all right then, Xbox it is. I'm like, because to me, I feel that shooters play better on the Xbox. That's just me, because I like the controller. That damn PlayStation controller, my hands start cramping up. So I prefer shooters on the Xbox. The Xbox controller to me is more ergonomically correct for my hands. I have long hands, like long fingers, so I can't sit here and cramp up with that little teeny ass PlayStation controller, rather than having the Xbox controller, which is more, it has more meat to it, so I prefer shooters on the Xbox. So I'm glad that everybody is getting on the Xbox. I conferred with Will, made sure he was getting on the Xbox too. So, everybody that I would normally play with is getting it on the Xbox, and I'm proud of that. So if I can't find the normal people, I'll be able to find somebody on my friends list to play with. So yeah.
Okay.
Dirty, you want to add anything before you fall out again?
Nah, I'll be picking it up day one on the Xbox.
I pre-ordered it, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention. Another game I'm looking forward to is that Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 that come out this month.
Yeah, it sure did come out this month.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we saw y'all was playing it.
That's gonna be good.
I played the beta. I don't know. I played the beta and I was like, eh. I kind of was like, okay. After I started playing the beta, I was like, okay, that's cool.
I'm getting definitely. Okay, so I guess on that note, we'll go ahead and end the podcast here. And have everybody do their outros or whatnot. And yeah, everybody can get on with their lives. Thank you all for being here today. Like I said, this is the first podcast of the year, and it's a nice round number 40. Woohoo! So yeah.
Oh, not playing.
Yeah. On that note, we'll go ahead and end the podcast. Have everyone do their outro. So I guess we'll start the opposite direction. So Dirty.
What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Dirty. Just check out my channel. I mostly do a little, unboxing of Blu-ray movies, games. So, yeah, I got to get back on my channel to discuss, stuff that's going on, with this whole, developers and YouTubers with this whole just rules and games and stuff, and that's all they talk about. So, yeah, check out my channel, the old Dirty 33.
Okay. Next we have Mr. LG.
Me? Okay. Advertise myself. Hey world, what's good? It's your boy LG. Thank you, Miss Lynn, once again for having me on this podcast, and big shout out to the soldiers at Game. Hoorah. Yep. You guys be sure to check me out on Twitter at 210LG, Facebook 210LG, and also check out my channel. You can search it by Lawrence LG Gilmer, and there's also be link in the description, I believe. Miss Lynn, right? Correct? Yeah, okay. I'm so used to doing my videos, so I always say the link in the description below. But anyway, I literally just uploaded the video today, so I'm bringing back the Gamers Challenge. So if anybody wants to challenge me, you're more than welcome. Just for a little fun. Just uploaded it. We started off old school, little Sonic the Hedgehog. So y'all be sure to check that out. Leave your comments and stuff like that, and I will do my best to reply to y'all.
All right. And then Mr. UHC91.
Hey everyone, it's Dre, aka UHC91 here. As always, Lynn, thank you for having me on the podcast. So I know I haven't done a video in a while, but I'm trying to do more videos, but I haven't had no coins to basically get no new amiibos, and so yes. Anyway,
Amiibos are dead.
We out, they out, and Dirty is Audi 5000, just like
Oh, I might be selling my amiibos, by the way.
Oh shoot! Amiibos really dead, y'all.
I got a lot of first prints.
Oh boy, you got to make that game.
A sister needs some money, so.
What? So yeah. Bye everyone.
Alright guys, again, thank you for joining us for our nice big round number of number 40. Those of you that have been following the cast, be sure to follow those that are here on the panel. I will leave links to their channels below. Those that are new, do the same. And while you're here, hit that subscribe button for more videos coming in the near future. Until then, guys, take care and be safe.
This Hangout app sucks.